Hi, let's practice our IELTS speaking. We're going to talk about animals, plants, and farming. Can you see the part 2 there? Describe an animal or plant that is important in your country. The examiner will give you some time to prepare your thoughts. The examiner will read. You should say where you can find it, whether people like or dislike it, what recent news there has been about it, and explain why this plant or animal is important. Okay, listen to my very natural, impromptu example. Today, I'm going to talk about the crop called wheat. Wheat is one of Australia's main exports. You can only find it in large rural properties in the countryside. Of course, wheat is popular, so everybody likes it. But some people don't like eating bread and cakes and noodles made from wheat because it might make them sick. There has been some news recently about wheat farming because, as I said before, wheat is one of my country's major exports. And since the coronavirus problem, the wheat export and this trade has been much harder to achieve. You know, sending large quantities of a crop to foreign countries has become much harder. So that is the recent news. This plant, wheat, is extremely important to our economy and our diet. It's one of our main foods, like, India might have rice. Most Australians rely on wheat for their energy supply. That is the end of part 2. You can go back and speak with me by following the script. That would be great practice for you. Okay, let's have a look at these questions here. How important is farming in your country? What problems do farmers complain about? Number 3, how has human activity affected the natural environment where you live? Number 4 and 5, you can see the main word is benefits. And number 6 is a yes/no question. Is wildlife preservation a global or national issue? Okay, I'm going to demonstrate for you number 1, number 3, and number 5. Number 1, how important is farming in your country? Oh, that's easy to answer. Farming is extremely important for our economy and our food supply because my country, Australia, is separated from the rest of the world by huge oceans. So we must have farming to provide food for our people. Number 3, how has human activity affected the natural environment where you live? Well, I can think of 2 things. The first thing is that the bushfire in the summer season seems to have become more frequent. So every summer we are always worried about bushfire and we have to clean our properties, make sure that the trees are cut down so that we don't get affected by the fires. Another thing is that some animals are reducing in number, like little frogs and certain fish, especially along the coastline. So fishing, for example, has affected the marine life. Number 5, What benefits do you think will come from preserving the world's rainforests? Students answer, oh, the benefits are so many. We will be able to preserve medicines for the future. The eco-balance will be better, and as a result, biodiversity is likely to be stable. And another main benefit is that hopefully climate change will slow down because we have lots of trees giving oxygen back into the atmosphere. Make sure you go back in the video, pause it, and read the answers with me. Speak with me. Try to get the natural flow of English, and good luck in your test.